Hi everyone, this is Miss Mariah from the Allen County Public Library coming to you from the library, not my house, not my porch, my crazy cats. You're not going to see anything run by. But we are here, we are open. We're just not meeting in groups yet. So I'm going to be reading our Adult Story Hour book alone. And I hate that because I really do miss you guys, and I can't wait till we're all back together, chit-chatting, figuring out what we all did during the quarantine besides go nuts. But the story. We are going to read a book about skulls. Now, we all know, Halloween time, you see the scary skulls, and even during the Mexican celebration of the Day of the Dead, they have the painted sugar skulls that some look really good and some are kind of creepy. But we all have a skull. See right here. See? I'm not just hard-headed. There's a bone in there. This book kind of makes light of what we all have under our faces, but it also tells you some of the things that your skull actually does for you. So you don't have to be so weirded out about the skull. It's necessary. So this book is published by Simon & Schuster, which has given libraries and schools permission to read over the internet and YouTube and Facebook and things like that, because they want kids to read, they want adults to read, so they're giving us permission. The author is Blair Thornburgh. I'll get it out in a minute. So here we go. Skulls. I love my skull, she says. All right. I'm super excited. I'm excited for Halloween. I don't know how it's going to look this year, guys. So just hang in there, and, we may not get to dress up and go trick-or-treating or to some really cool parties, but, maybe you can dress up and do an online, Facebook thing with all your friends. You all dress up and compare your outfits and things like that, or get crazy decorating your home. We have a young lady that comes to our Adult Story Hour. Her and her mother love decorating for Halloween. So just maybe we can enjoy it a different way. All right. You probably don't think much about skulls. Yeah, we don't. Typically, we don't think about them on a day-to-day basis. But every head of every person you've ever seen, all those people, has a skull inside. This is a good thing. A lot of animation in this book. The illustrations are pretty cool. Look at that. Skulls take a long time to grow strong and hard, but it's time well spent. Skulls are safe and snug, like a car seat for your brain. I bet you never thought about that. Your car seat keeps a baby safe. Your skull keeps your brain safe. Skulls give your face a nice shape. Skulls let your jaws snap. Skulls hold your teeth in place until they don't. Yeah, we all lose our teeth, our baby teeth. Yeah. Skulls have holes in them for sounds, for light, for air, for grilled cheese sandwiches. See all the holes in your skull? Yeah, and even back in here where your jaw is, there's a hole there. It's for your ear canal. Skulls don't have noses, but skulls don't really need noses. They're more cartilage Miss Mariah got tongue-tied. So yeah, your nose is cartilage. It's a hard material. It's not quite bone. It's just kind of hard. And if you've ever broke your nose, you'll think it's bone. But most important of all, skulls are not trying to be scary. They can't help the way they look. They just do their job, and no one says thank you. And some people are even afraid of them. See? All these people, this is what's under your face tissue. But not you. Not you at all. You love having a safe place to keep your brain. I like having a safe place to keep my brain. It's scattered sometimes, but it's still very important to me. You snap your jaws with gusto, and you love having teeth in your mouth until, of course, you lose them. You love having holes for hearing, for seeing, for smelling and breathing, and for eating grilled cheese sandwiches. I had a really good grilled hot ham and cheese the other night. I put some tomatoes and mayonnaise, and I sliced up an avocado, and I grilled it all. Oh, it was so good. You ought to try it. So tell your friends, nice skull. It gives your face a good shape. See? Yeah, it does, sort of, kind of. Tell your family, thanks for helping my skull grow strong and hard. Because skull is bone, so you need calcium. Take your skull all nice and strong. Because if you're like me, you occasionally bump your head and you have no idea why. Shout to the world, I love my skull. He's on the mountaintop screaming, I love my skull. Take care of your skull because it's the only one you get, and think how amazing it is to have such good bones in your body. That's it, the end. There's some skull facts back here. Your skull isn't just one single bone. It's made up of 22 smaller bones. Baby skull grow faster than the rest of its body. That's why their heads are so big. When a baby is born, its skull is made up of lots of smaller skull bones that fuse together as the baby gets bigger. That's one reason that babies need extra attention to make sure that their skulls are growing strong and safe. You know how like the top of your baby's head, have you ever felt a baby's head and they're like, ooh, be careful, that's their soft spot. There's a little spot that will eventually come together, but babies, it's still open. So you gotta be very careful with the top of a baby's head. Let's see here. Skull bones aren't totally solid. They have lots of tiny holes in them to let nerves and blood vessels through. Our light just went out in the Noble Allen room. The holes in your skull for your eyes are called eye sockets or orbits. And the hole for your nose is called your nasal cavity. You know, you've seen a skull where that kind of little triangle. Yeah, that's what they're talking about. Let's see. The top of the skull is called the skull cap, which makes sense because it's like a cap for the top of your head, right here. Yeah. Some motorcycle helmets are called skull caps because they only cover this area of your head. Let's see. Other animals have skulls that are much smaller relative to the sizes of their body, but humans have big skulls because they have big brains to put in them. And this is a good thing. So say it again. I love my skull. This is a very interesting book. I would suggest next time you come through town, call us, Miss Amanda, or even look it up online and see if we've got this book in. It's actually kind of cool. I really like it. I went and talked to Miss Amanda the other day and I was like, I really like a book, you know, not really a Halloween book, but maybe a book that, you know, it's kind of creepy, but then maybe not. So I saw this and I was like, well, what's better than to talk about skulls? Especially when this creepy month is coming up. And I know it's not fair to October, but I kind of like Halloween and the cool night air that's coming in. It's still kind of cool in the morning, but it's warm during the day. This is my favorite time of year. So this has been Miss Mariah from the Allen County Public Library for the Adult Story Hour. We hold this once a month, the last Tuesday. It's designed for adults with special needs. Typically when we meet, we'll read a book, we'll do a craft together, and then we actually eat. And then while we're eating, we sit around and we talk about our past month, what all we've been doing. We just congregate and we make, friends and talk about things that we don't typically get to talk about every day. And I really do miss every one of you guys. We've got athletes, we've got working people, we've got, just so much going on, and I have missed out so much on you guys. So just hang in there. Maybe in a few months, if we can and do it safely, maybe we can get back together and have us a program. And I promise, the first program we have back together, it is going to be one shindig. I am going to pull out all the stops, all this money I've saved not having our program. Well, I know, maybe we'll have ice cream too. I don't know, but we're going to do something pretty awesome. So until next month, this is Miss Mariah again. You guys know me. Take care of your skull. Watch your skull cap because it's holding a very important organ, your brain. And remember, skulls don't have to be scary. They have a very important job, and they give your face a nice shape. See you later, guys. Bye.